Have you ever wondered what the stars looked like to the earliest humans? For thousands of years, long before telescopes, people across the globe looked up and saw stories, calendars, and divine messages written in the night sky. And some of the very first chapters of this cosmic story were written in Africa. Today, we're going on a journey back in time to explore the incredible astronomical knowledge of ancient African civilizations. This isn't just about a few scattered stargazers. We're talking about sophisticated systems that shape cultures, agriculture, and spirituality. Let's start our journey in the Sahara Desert, but not the Sahara we know today. Imagine it, thousands of years ago, as a lush, green savanna. Here, in a place called Nabta Playa in southern Egypt, we find one of the world's oldest known astronomical sites. Dating back over 7,000 years, it's actually older than Stonehenge. Archaeologists discovered a circle of small stones, which at first glance might not look like much, but they soon realized these stones were deliberately arranged. Some of them line up perfectly with the rising sun on the summer solstice, the longest day of the year. This wasn't just a lucky accident. It's a living piece of history, showing how ancient astronomical observations continue to shape the rhythm of daily life for millions of people. Think about that, a timekeeping system that has endured for centuries. A direct link to the astronomical wisdom of their ancestors. Our journey then takes us across the continent to West Africa, where we meet the Dogon people of Mali. Their astronomical knowledge has fascinated and puzzled researchers for decades. The Dogon have a rich tradition centered around the star Sirius, the brightest star in our night sky. But here's where it gets amazing. Their oral traditions, passed down through generations, speak of Sirius having a tiny, invisible companion star. They describe this companion as being incredibly heavy and having a 50-year orbital period around the main star. Modern astronomers now know this companion as Sirius B, a white dwarf star that is indeed incredibly dense and invisible to the naked eye. It wasn't even photographed until 1970. How did the Dogon know about Sirius B? It's a question that has sparked endless debate. Regardless of the answer, it points to a culture with an exceptionally detailed and profound understanding of the cosmos, one that went far beyond what could be seen with the naked eye. And it wasn't just the Dogon. All across West Africa, expert observers tracked the movements of stars like Sirius and the constellation Orion. These observations weren't just for ceremony, they were practical tools. They guided planting and harvesting seasons, helping communities thrive. For sailors and traders crossing vast landscapes, the stars were a reliable map, a celestial GPS that guided them safely on their journeys, from the stone circles of the Sahara to the living calendars of Ethiopia and the deep cosmic knowledge of the Dogon. It's clear that ancient Africa was a cradle of astronomical innovation. This wasn't primitive or simplistic stargazing. It was a sophisticated, foundational science that was woven into the very fabric of society. So why don't we hear more about this? For too long, the history of science has been told from a very narrow, Eurocentric perspective, often overlooking or dismissing the immense contributions of other cultures. But the evidence is written in stone and stars, and passed down through living traditions. The story of humanity's quest to understand the universe is incomplete without celebrating these incredible African astronomers. Thank you so much for joining me on this cosmic journey through time. If you found this as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more hidden histories. Let me know in the comments what other ancient knowledge you'd like to explore. See you next time.